Man, I have a real hankering for some real good brisket right now.
I miss George Cooper. Everything reminds me of him.
Oh.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to BSU The Real Deal, Ball State's premier entertainment news network. I'm your host, Tanner Lipka.
And I'm Jasmine Johnson. On tonight's show, we talk about the new Borderlands.
I get to talk about one of my favorite series, Pokemon.
I review a new movie with Julie.
Amelia talks about... I thought we vetoed this one.
I don't know, man. Just read the prompter.
Amelia talks about Tay-Tay's engagement and its effects on the Chiefs.
Also, we end tonight's episode with Chris and Isaac discussing the Emmys.
So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Borderlands 4 is the latest installment in the beloved franchise, and it has been met with a lot of news.
Wait, can I do the game review this time? I need to practice for when I become an IGN reviewer.
Well, I don't see anyone else trying to talk about it.
Perfect. Okay, so Borderlands 4 is a much-needed refresh of the series that fans have been begging for. I absolutely love just everything I've seen about this game, from messing with the graphics settings, to messing with the graphics settings, or even that one time, I had to mess with the audio settings.
Tanner, have you actually played the game?
Yeah, I have like 15 hours on it according to Steam.
Well, what happens in the first mission?
What missions?
Oh, Tanner. Anyways, Borderlands 4 has been met with mixed reviews. The positive praise comes from the actual gameplay and how similar it feels to Borderlands 2, which people love.
The negative comments come from the fact that some people can't run the game, well, which this has led to its own controversy.
That's right. Randy Pitchford, the CEO of Gearbox, who publishes the series, has gone on a very long Twitter campaign telling people to buy better PC parts rather than complaining about the game. He says he can run the game just fine, and only those with older hardware are having issues.
Oh man, I guess I know where my next paycheck is going.
Tanner, we don't get paid.
Oh man.
For those who can run the game, they've reported how fun it is and how much better it is than Borderlands 3.
I'd give the game a solid 8 out of 10.
Tanner, that's what IGN gave the game.
Yeah, IGN, I'm like halfway there. Hire me.
Let's just move on.
Oh man, I get this table all to myself. I like this. Okay, so more about video games. On the 16th of October, the highly anticipated new addition to the Pokemon franchise, Pokemon Legends ZA, releases. The game is the second installment in the Legends series that takes place in Kalos, a beloved region that hasn't been revisited since its debut in Pokemon X and Y, way back in 2013. One of the major draws to this game is the reintroduction of the fan-favorite Mega Evolution mechanic, which gives certain Pokemon new forms to battle with. Legends ZA has confirmed that several Pokemon who couldn't Mega Evolve previously now can, but many fans are upset, since not all of the new Mega Evolutions will be available with the base purchase of the game. Game Freak has made the inexplicable decision to restrict the Mega Evolutions of 3 incredibly popular Pokemon, Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja, the Kalos starters, behind both a Nintendo Online subscription and online competitive play. On top of this, both new Mega Evolutions of Raichu, yes, they made 2, will only be available in the DLC, which will be up for pre-order an entire month before the game even releases. Since these announcements, Legends ZA has been under fire from both fans and critics, with many doubting whether it will be able to top the previous entry in the Legends series, Pokemon Legends Arceus. Is it pronounced Arceus or Arceus? I'm not sure. Anyways, Game Freak has also announced another Pokemon game, but this one not so focused on battling, but rather closer to something to Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley. In the trailer for this game, titled Pokemon Pokopia, you play as a Ditto who has taken the form of a human, which has some horrifying implications. It actually looks kind of creepy. Editors, pull that up. Anyways, but back to the story. As Ditto, you enlist the help of a wild Pokemon to help build a cozy little town for you and your friends to live in. Almost like a weird Animal Crossing crossover. So that's about all I have to say. I'm cautiously optimistic, leaning a little more on the pessimistic side, but I'm open to being wrong. Thank you for listening, and up next, Jasmine is not talking about a video game.
Hello, everyone. The Long Walk is a dystopian thriller that just came out on September 12th. The film is based on Stephen King's book, The Long Walk, which was originally published in 1979 under King's pseudonym, Richard Bachman.
It's Bachman.
Anyways, Rich Backshots wrote a story where the main stars of the film are relatively unknown actors, Cooper Hoffman, who plays Ray Garrity, and David Johnson as Peter McFries. Ray Garrity is the protagonist of the film, and he develops a strong bond with another contestant, Peter. In a likable way, might I add, unlike Perry Keoghan.
Let me break this down, the movie's premise for you first. In this world, there's a yearly broadcast competition called The Long Walk, where there are 50 participants, one representing each U.S. state. These participants are selected via lottery, and they enter the competition for a chance to win a substantial amount of money. Oh, and if they win, they also get a wish granted. Now, you might be thinking, oh, this is all just for walking as long as you can? It's not so bad, right? It should be easy, right? Wrong! If you lose this competition, you receive a ticket. And let's just say, that's not a ticket for Chuck E. Cheese's, buddy.
But anyway, throughout the film, we follow Hoffman's character, Ray, during the event, The Long Walk. We watch him navigate friendships and grief in such a short amount of time. The film does a fantastic job of deep diving into the complexity of the relationship between these emotions, and for every tense scene, there is an equally wholesome one. The main stars, Cooper Hoffman and David Johnson, do a phenomenal job portraying such complex emotions. They can really take the audience from feeling hopeful and warm to feeling absolute dread. In addition to the acting, the film's cinematography is terrific too. A lot of the shots are beautiful, and it's very impressive how visually diverse the film feels, even though the setting remains relatively the same.
Anyways, this movie will have you completely immersed in its world and take you through an array of beautiful emotions. So please, watch this movie. I'd love to go on more, but for now, let me just say The Long Walk is a walk to remember.
Also, take this movie as a warning to never skip leg day. I mean, it's literally in the title.
Wow, great stuff, Jasmine. I am now very interested in this film that was reviewed just now.
Oh, thanks, Tanner. I wrote it in the theater. I got popcorn thrown at me.
Serves you right, man. Theater etiquette is important.
Yeah, my bad, G. Back to the movie, though. Once again, my favorite not at all controversial author has blessed us with another banger. And while we're on the topic of not at all controversial authors, what is J.K. Rowling up to?
Up next, Amelia is here to bless us with the everything you need to know about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's engagement. Please, Amelia, get us away from this tangent.
If you haven't yet seen the news on Instagram, Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce recently proposed to Taylor Swift in a rose-filled garden. Honestly, congrats to both of them, because even with all the hate, they clearly love each other, and I think that's enough. I'm still debating which of her songs he used to get down on one knee. My bet was You Belong With Me, but as I was writing this in the WCRD room, Love Story started playing. Maybe is that a sign? Maybe. Along with the proposal news, Taylor has also announced her 12th upcoming album, Life of a Showgirl, which will be released later this year on a currently unknown date. We might not know much about the album yet, but one thing is for certain: no more breakup songs. Now we'll get to listen to a new genre titled I Hate My Frickin' Husband. All in good satire, of course. Now, as happy as I am for the couple, one thing cannot be ignored. Ever since Travis planned his proposal to Taylor back in February 2025, the Chiefs have been on quite the losing streak, used to be anyway, losing both the three-peat, 2 recent games, and the ass-kissing from the refs. So what happened? The engagement. That's right, you heard me. That love story is cursed. How does Taylor herself connect to all of this, though? I'm going to give you 2 conspiracy theories. Conspiracy number 1, the T necklace. Now, at many red carpet award shows and concerts, Taylor Swift wears a signature T necklace, branding herself basically. And at every Chiefs game she's attended to cheer on Travis, she's worn that same T necklace. Though I doubt she has much to cheer for at this point, go Birds. In the past 3 games she's attended wearing that necklace, the Chiefs lose, and they fumble the ball, and they look upset, and I laugh a little. Hee hee, go Birds. It's worth noting that the necklace isn't the only thing cursing Travis, but Taylor herself. At the Grammys this past February, Taylor lost every single category she was nominated for, something that which hasn't happened in years. It's safe to say Super Bowl loss plus Grammy loss equals toss that tarnation off a bridge. Now, conspiracy number 2, Taylor's switching fan bases. Swifties may know this one, but Miss Taylor was once an Eagles fan, being born and raised in Pennsylvania. During the time Taylor supported the Eagles, they won only 1 Super Bowl and lost another in 2023. By the way, this is before they were dating. But after Taylor and Travis became serious, she switched teams, and ever since then, the Eagles have had extremely impressive runs, proof that we don't need that shiz. While 2024 may have not been their year, 2025 has been a season dominated by the Eagles. They've won the Super Bowl and have so far remained undefeated, even beating the Chiefs twice. If I had a nickel for every time the Eagles beat the Chiefs in 2025, I'd have 2 nickels, go Birds. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that happened twice, right? And wouldn't you know it, the Chiefs haven't been able to shake off that losing streak. So could it be Taylor's team switching benefiting the Eagles and adding to the Chiefs' losing hacks? Is that T necklace the root of the jinx? Will Taylor get tired of that tight end from Travis? Maybe we'll learn more throughout the season. But for now, back to the show. Go Birds!
Okay, I think we need to hire a different sports analyst.
That's what her title is?
Well, officially she's a writer, but she was all over the story, so I think we should just pass this off to Chris and Isaac for a recap on the Emmys.
Yes, sports ball pun. Take it away, guys.
The Emmy Awards, also known as the Emmys, not the M's or the E's, the Emmys, are a broadcast show on CBS that awards actors for excellence in the television industry. These awards happen yearly, and this year's was the 77th. They were broadcast on Sunday, September 14th.
This year's were really tame. The Emmy winners were deserved, and I haven't heard really any discourse online except for people complaining that Sydney Sweeney was a presenter.
I've heard that too. I think most people are heated with her at the moment because of that recent controversy with American Eagle.
That would definitely make sense. But besides Sydney Sweeney, any notable wins and nominations at the Oscars this year?
100%. Let's start with the most popular nominations. Apple TV's The Bear was nominated for 13 awards and won none. Apple TV also showed up for Severance, and they won 8 awards. Netflix's Wednesday won 8 awards, and HBO Max's The White Lotus won 3 awards. Plus, The Penguin scored wins for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Limited Series for Kristen Milioti, and Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited Series for Colin Farrell.
Oh man, I never saw that one. Is it like The Bear? Do they do sushi in Seattle?
No. The Penguin?
Let's go Birds.
The Batman villain, you know, crime boss, Gotham City.
Oh, Danny DeVito.
What great shows they had this year. And speaking of The Bear, it had one of the greatest generational fall-offs in TV history. Moral of the story, if you're a bear, stay out of Chicago. Pause. The Emmys had a great year themselves because this year made history.
Oh yeah, they did. This year, Tremel Tillman became the first black male actor to win Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Drama Series. He played Mr. Milchick in Severance. He definitely deserved that award for his performance.
Additionally, Owen Cooper won an Emmy for Best Supporting Actor at the age of 15, making him the youngest actor in the history to win an Emmy.
That is just amazing. This year's Emmys were definitely something to remember.
Is that it?
What?
That's all they're going to talk about? I mean, they never even mentioned the elephant in the room, at least to me.
To be completely honest with you, I haven't ever watched the Emmys, so where you're going with this is beyond me.
Honestly, fair. Okay. So you know how every year the folks who win awards always have these long-winded speeches that go on for far too long?
Yeah, that's why I never watch them.
Precisely. And that advertisement revenue is why the people who run these shows want the recipients to have shorter speeches. So this year they did something new, and it low-key, high-key backfired. This year, the host of the Emmys was Nick Baragazzi, and he said he would donate 250,000 big bucks to charity, but 1,000 of those dineros would be subtracted for every second a recipient went over 45 seconds.
So how much did he end up donating?
So yeah, negative 60,000 is what I think they ended up at. So yeah, they ended up adding $350,000 to the sum total because John Oliver said F you or something. So yeah, hey, this is the end of our show. If you made it this far in this week's episode of BSU The Real Deal, we thank you, and we are so excited to come back next week.
Yes, and make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as follow us on all our socials. I've been one of your hosts, Jasmine Johnson.
And I'm Tanner Lipka. Bye-bye now.
Bye.